Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Hearts Covenant. Last time we met up with Margaret for the first time in this game, and she gave us Lucia's ultimate weapon, so we decided to do her side quest first. This time, after we went all the way through the Black Forest, all the way to the end, there are two options here. Who the hell do they think they are coming in here? Let them run along home with their tails between their legs. Don't you have any idea how difficult it is to make it this far? Gotta deal with them. The black flower tells us to turn left and get the hell out of the forest. Don't show your ugly mugs here again. Don't pay any attention to him, says the white flower. To proceed into the forest, turn right here. Still have a long way to go. Now, there's an interesting thing about this. And the interesting thing about this is the black flower's actually telling you the truth this time. The white flower is telling you the way out of the forest. I'm not sure if it's just that, like, because the first white flower said that all white flowers tell the truth. Like, this goes back to Final Fantasy VIII with the stupid rocks. You know, the rocks tell you where you're supposed to go in that terrible side quest. It's kind of the same here, except for at the end of the day, the white flower cheats. And so does the black flower, and they conspire to get you to go the wrong way. But there is a save point here, so as long as you're smart enough to use the save point, you should be fine. Anyway, oh, I guess I should go over my settings. Crucifixes would be nice if you've got them. If not, Bodhi bracelets. We want to protect against paralysis upcoming. So we've got a couple of those. And, of course, we have Anne's Cross. Other than that, should be all right. It's an interesting... Well, you'll see. Same thing that happened to last travelers. People are so suspicious these days. Good thing I've been waiting here for you just in case. Oh, it's a white flower. Ah, so he was just going to let us wander around the forest forever. I'm not sure if, like, he's manipulating the white flowers, or if he's the only reason they talk in the first place, or what's going on. Really looking forward to seeing you collapse and die on the path. Okay, then. Hello. We have... Gap. Gulp? Gap. Anyway, there's reference to this being a demon in... I don't even think it says which religion, but in some religion. I'm guessing it's some part of the Christian pantheology, but whatever. Point is, 7,500 HP, non-elemental. Only thing you're susceptible to is special defense down, so Yuri has that on his attack. As you can see, pretty fast. Bringing Blanca might be a good idea. You're better off using someone else if they have Art Gale, because this guy can use Rock Crest, which is a very powerful earth-based attack and will turn Blanca into mincemeat. Alright, Fusion. Let us turn into Heidi's. Actually, you know what? I'm actually not going to use you. I'm going to use you. I chose the wrong character. I was trying to get combo going, but I don't think I will. I think I'm going to go for the Arc Shield. Because first round of any boss fight should be buffing. And then Arc Barrier. Arc Barrier is the more important of the two, but both would be beneficial. Well, there it is, Rock Crest already. This can reduce your defense. as you can see. Next, Arc Rage. My finger didn't work. Well, my thumb didn't work. Either or, same difference. Alright, Crest Magic, Arc Surge. Now, in this fight, we do need a 50-hit combo. And the information, like some places don't even talk about the fact that you can get this item, and some do, so just kind of be aware when you're out there. We can get everybody involved here. Perfect. So let's go for the combo right off the bat, and we will try and finish things up as far as combos go relatively early, and then we can just fight the rest of the fight as it needs to be fought. Most hits she has is Evil Ray, but you'll probably get more damage out of Evil Born, so I'm going to go for Evil Born. I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference one way or the other, because we should be able to get a decent thing going here. Let's go for... let's go for Geppetto. Not that it really matters. Bright Banish gives us 9 hits. So we only got 4 from the first one. You can get a 5th one if the enemy is further back, but unfortunately that's not going to happen right now. Here, we need to fuse you into Fighties, because it's the only way we're going to be able to get enough hits for this to work out. Inferno! That was the right skill, right? Okay, good. As you can see, our damage is pretty nice at this point. And finally, we're not going to go and show off your new ability quite yet. We are going to go for this one. Good. I wasn't expecting to hit all those, but as you can see, in our first opening round of attacks, not including our buffs, we've managed to drop you by just shy of 50%. And you've set up a shield. And then went straight into using Meteor Burst, which is nice. And Lucia's in bad shape. Alright, what are we going to do here? Let us set up everybody else by going Moon and... yeah, I think we'll go for Ocean. Get everybody else all set up to do some additional damage this time around, and we won't combo. I could have done this if she'd gotten her turn first at the start of the fight, but she didn't, so that's fine. Alright, and then I'll have Yuri, who's got special defense down on his attack. I'll have him attack right now. And miss? How did I miss? That giant hit area, how did I miss? What is wrong with my brain? Not sending signals to my thumb properly. Okay, well, that's definitely a thing. Let us go for Bright Banish. I'll do Bright Crest on his next turn. I just don't want to waste the additional benefit that I've got right now. I can't believe I missed that. Look at that, almost 1,000 damage. And let's show off your latest ability here. Not bad. Ow. Well, she's dead. Let us turn you Actually, yeah, sure. Let's go become Neomon. I was going to just use an item to revive you, but we can use a skill as well. You're probably better off using an item. Actually, no. Wow. The cooldown on that is nuts. Huh. I didn't realize the cooldown would be so great on that. Impressive. Lately, I've been hitting the final part of the ring a little late. I'm not sure why that is, but that's what I have been doing. All right, so let's combo up these three here. And we'll start with Bright Crest. See if we can lower your special defense here a little bit. There we go. And then we'll follow up with Neomon. Our buffs are starting to wear off. That's fine because you're almost dead. And we'll go for, I guess that I could have used this instead of Inferno, but I wouldn't have gained too much additional damage from it. I think I made the right choice. I missed. I'm not supposed to miss. Alright, let's try this, is what I wanted to lead into with Evil Crest. Why am I so late on a lot of these hits lately? I don't know why. Let's try this again. Whoa, that was super soon. Why did I press it so soon? My brain stops functioning! And he's dead. All because I can't do the ring like 4 times in a row. And that sucks. Let's revive you. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with my brain, and I just can't do the ring, apparently. Not exactly sure why. Combo up again. Let's try and finish the guy off that I demolished in the first half of the fight and then apparently can't fight at all afterward. Let's get you fused again. That's better. There won't be any buffs on it this time, but it should build up a nice combo. Not bad for no buffs, almost 500 damage. And we're going to go with Geppetto here. Unfortunately, we lost our buffs. Go for Advent. Unfortunately, I missed the perfect, but I do miss the chant that Alice used to do when she would cast this spell. It's the one thing that's missing from it. If they had done like a kind of like an echo, like a ghostly echo, I think that would have been really cool. It wouldn't have made any sense, but I thought it would have been really cool. Let's see if we can finish you off with this. Well, I finally managed to hit it, so that's good. And done. We got at least our 50-hit combo much early on in the fight, which should get us our nice reward. The Ashura earrings. And yeah, I don't need the money, but that's fine. Lots of experience, lots of levels, lots of money, lots of soul. Not that I need the soul right now, but I haven't been defeated by a human in hundreds of years. Bet if I go with you, I'll see things a whole lot more interesting than this forest. For doing that, we get the Gap Crest. Yeah, he was. I'm sure he listened to the White Flower at the end, and like Gap had said that, you know, it would have ran around in circles forever. but that if you take the left path or the right path there instead of the left, it takes you right out of the forest. I guess that's just a game mechanic instead of getting you stuck here forever, but anyway, the real Adriatic Magnolia. Now, if you recall way back when, this is what Carla had sent us to the island with Andre in order to find in the first place. It was this rare flower that she needed for her oils or something like that. Yeah, so she was talking about that way before, and then she said there's no way we were going to find it. Well, side quest later, we actually do find it. Let's hurry and take it back to Carla. And there she goes. Yeah, that's fine. And they warp us straight to Florence, which is nice. And we get her final oil in the game. I believe we have all the other ones. A wasteful girl. I'll be careful with it. She has an infinite supply, by the way. You can use it as much as you want. Something bad's gonna happen. Well, most of her oils are pretty good. It's her tarot cards that are killing me. And we can still get our free heal. While we're here in Florence, there is one other thing we can do. And we could have done this before, but I figured it doesn't really change a whole lot, so we might as well wait. Let's talk to you. You've walked so far. I'm really impressed. Here's your reward. A micro skirt. Well, thank you. And look at all those steps that we have. I want to swap. At 9,000, you get the Ultra Belt. There's nothing else here that we need to get at all. Everything else is kind of secondary to this, so I would highly recommend you spend all of it and get as many of these as you can. You probably have enough to get 2 by now, and by the end of all the side quests, you might even have enough for a 3rd one. They are better than what we had before, so we might as well give them to characters who are going to get the most out of them. You, and probably you, since all of your abilities seem to revolve around special attack, even though you're a physical attacker. Still don't know why that is. Party members, let us switch things up. Why did they choose this party to give to me? This wasn't the party I had going into the boss fight. This was the party I had for most of that dungeon, and then I switched Karen in instead of Karando because I needed more hits for the combo. Why did you switch my party around? Interesting. Okay, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I'm just confused. Yeah, but I wanted to get somebody with a pedometer on because we are heading right back into the area we were just in, the Black Forest. Return here. We want to go north, the first one, then we want to take the right path. Now, I don't know if you can do this beforehand, but there are 2 items on this screen. And there are 2 items hidden around here somewhere. You don't want to go to the next screen. All right, let's get this one first. I don't know if you can do this during your first trip in or not, but the path, I believe, is laid out a little bit differently now. And here's the other one, a 7th key. I believe, does this take us right to the end? Yeah, see, this takes us right to the end. Or, no, this is where we saw those there, and then this takes us right to the end. Yeah, the area is laid out drastically different without the maze this time around, which is nice to have. All right, so we've got that. And now we want to head all the way back to Florence and go talk to Carla one final time. It's kind of a, running around in circles. Kind of a strange little detour heading back into areas over and over again. We'll take a look at the some of those items there in a moment. How's it been going? Well, I don't know. You've just been tagging along. You haven't really done anything. Tried so many wonderful foods. Did you now? Rice cakes. Okay. I don't know. Do the Japanese have different types of rice cakes, or am I just going to think of the normal like Quaker rice cakes that I get at the store that are, you know, I don't know, just hard. What do they taste? They kind of, like, if you get the plain ones, they kind of taste like styrofoam. Not that I know what styrofoam tastes like, but you gained 10 pounds. Good for you. The dancer can't afford to gain that much weight. Well, shit. They were so good. Toasted rice cakes, rice cake soup. Doesn't that go against what a rice cake is? Are there different rice cakes in Japan that I'm not aware of? There probably are. Lots of things I'm not aware of. But anyway. I like how rice cakes are supposed to be like boring and healthy, and then they have like variants that are like full of chocolate and stuff. Message from Mr. Lawrence. Said if you had time, he'd like to see you and talk to you about something. We'll be in Southampton until next week. And then he's going away somewhere else. Well, let us return to Southampton and see what that's all about. Anyway, enough about rice cakes and other weird, stupid things and getting stuck on everything. Yuri, walk. Don't get stuck on things. Well, run, don't walk. Gotta go fast. Alright, Southampton is where? Where is Southampton? Did I go past it? It doesn't start with an S, it starts with a P, because that's logical. Alright. Now, up here is Lawrence. So let's go talk to him. Now, if you recall, when we first met up with Lawrence in Gourmet Valley, well, that would have been the second time we met up with him, she seemed familiar with Lawrence, and they never really mentioned anything about it. What did you want to see me about? An important mission to Alexandria. Now, I don't know the tale of Lawrence of Arabia, but I remember reading somewhere months ago, which means I could be wrong, that this was the indication that, you know, he, or like this is him heading off to do all those things that made him famous as Lawrence of Arabia. I don't know, maybe. I didn't double check and look into it, but anyway, don't know when I'll be coming back. Something I want to tell you before I go. What do you want to tell me? Known you since you were a child. Okay. 10 years older than you are, and I've got a secure job. Definitely not safe. Happy to do it. Being a spy for England must be so exciting. Yeah, don't, I think just imagine her in the same party with Margaret and going, well, this is not going to end well, is it? Been thinking, when the assignment is over, I'd like to retire somewhere and enjoy life in peace. Okay. Sounds wonderful. Would you like to live there with me as my wife? A proposal? But I've gained all this. Seriously? What's wrong with this video game? About how much? More than 20 pounds? Wait a minute. Really? As long as you don't get like Carla, wow. Video game, you're just evil. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. I have a present. And a dress made for you. Hoping you'd say yes. A bride's dress. Like you to dance in this. Just for me, of course. Well, the pervert has been revealed. Naughty, naughty. Well, lucky man. And with that, off to Arabia for another mission. Let's take a look at some of those things we just picked up. The bride's dress. It is a whole lot of nothing. Both literally and in terms of the game. Twinkle with every movement. Truly a dress meant for a dancing bride. If you say so, video game. The dress doesn't actually do anything, save for one, and we'll go over that in a second here. The 7 stars. Guarantees special tarot card result. This is her unique accessory. Unfortunately, it takes way too long to get it, but here it is. When you do tarot card, every result is special. You don't have to try and hit that one spot. Not that that's very difficult to do anyway. I've been doing it all game long, but there you go. Now, the one thing that the bride's dress does is it changes her sprite. Now, it changes her sprite, and if you're interested, you can take her into battle like that and have fun. No, the camera will not move up and down. I remember that they used to do that in a bunch of games where the camera would rotate like a whole 360 degrees all over the place, and then they would like stop you from doing that to any of the female characters and stuff like that. Now they're just like, ah, the hell with it. No, you don't get to do that at all. Anyway, so yeah, that's her alternate costume. Karen got the micro skirt, which just looks like her normal gear. Appealing protective garment capitalize on a woman's unique strengths. Well, if you say so. It's her ultimate armor in the game, so we might as well equip it. This does, well, maybe it changes her sprite, but her sprite already had that to begin with, so who knows. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have for that. We're going to take that off and give you the 7 stars, and sure, why not? Oh yeah, there was one other one I wanted to show off. I think I neglected showing it off before. The Flare Brooch. Reduces the pain of the Harmonixer. Reduces SP loss during fusion by 50%. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time, instead of doing a side quest based on a certain character, let's see if we can get something. Pretty much the way I have a lot of the side quests set up here, and how we'll be doing them is we'll try and contain them to their own video, so we can just go over as much of the stuff to do with a character as possible. You know, one video for the dungeon, one video for the boss, and all their extra stuff, assuming we can get it done that fast. Next time, Well, we're just going to run all over the frickin' map because there's no real good way of doing this quest and incorporating it into all of your other quests. So I'm just going to get it out of the way. Next time, we're going to get Yuri's ultimate armor. That's all for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.